Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 1.
Bring it out.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
If you shall hearken, right? That means if you shall listen, man. If you will give an ear to the Most High God, man. And how do you do that in these days and times, man? You listen to the prophets of God that are out here on these street corners, man. Putting our life on the line for you, man. Right? To wake your ass up, man. So you can stop sinning and come back to the law, statutes, and commandments. Go ahead and bring that out again from the top.
And it shall, this Deuteronomy 28 and 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments.
To observe and do all his commandments, man. Not some here, some there. All of his commandments, man. Right? You may start off, you know what I'm saying, just putting your fringes on. You may start off by stop smoking weed. Right? You may start off by, you know what I'm saying, not being a goddamn alcoholic all your life. Right? But sooner or later, right, when you build yourself up, there's going to be other things that you're going to do within the law. You know, the first time somebody hears 613 laws, they say, oh, man, that's too many.
Right.
I can't do that. Right? But you start off small and you think big, man. It's a progression thing, man. Right? Just like when you was a baby, man, you just didn't start off walking and running, man. Right? When you first, you know what I'm saying, came out, you was doing what? You were just on your back. You needed somebody to support you to get up. Right? Then what does the baby do in a few months or whatnot? They start to sit up on their own. Right? Then they want to crawl out the bed, right? Then they want to get up and run around and do whatever the hell that their sisters and their brothers doing, man. It's the same way with this truth, man.
Right.
Right? You start off with training wheels, and then it starts to, you know what I'm saying, get better to you, you know, to the point where you can take those training wheels off, man. Right? So we out here to give you your training wheels, man.
Right.
Right? Your beginning stages of becoming out of being a damn Gentile into you being a proselyte, into your conversion as a Jew, man. Okay? Those are the levels, just like the brother said. He's still in his Gentile phase, man. Right? But all praises to the Most High that he, you know what I'm saying, keeps on his path, you know, and he can get the hell up out of that madness, man. Right? Go ahead.
Which I command thee this day, and to do all his commandments which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
That's what we got to do, to be set on high above all the nations of the earth, man. I can sit up here and tell you that you're better than everybody, but guess what? You won't believe it. The only reason why you don't believe it is because of what? Of the condition that you're in. But you got to ask yourself, how in the hell did you get in this condition, man? Right? It was because you didn't listen to the Most High God, man. Right? So how are you going to be set on high amongst all people like you was before? Coming back to these law, statutes, and commandments, man. That's the only way. Go ahead.
And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee.
That's how you get blessings, man. You know, the Christian church said you they blessed and highly favored, but they don't keep one damn law outside of tithing, right? The Christian church is cursed, man.
That's right.
Because they don't keep no laws, man. Your pastor is probably sleeping with your damn wife or something, man. 9 times out of 10.
Right.
Right? But they're telling you they blessed and highly favored. Right? You ain't got to do nothing but believe. But the Bible says faith without works is dead, man. You need both. And what's those works? You keeping these law, statutes, and commandments, man. Go ahead.
If thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
If you shall hearken unto the voice, into the Most High, man. If you shall listen, man. Right? That's it on that? Okay, cool.
Deuteronomy 7 and 6. For thou art an holy people.
For thou art an holy people. What does the word holy mean? Set apart, right? That means you're supposed to be set apart, man. You're not supposed to be like these other nations that are scattered round about, man. Right? Go ahead.
Unto the Lord thy God.
You are separate to the Lord thy God, man. Black man, black woman, right? You are God's chosen people, man. You are separate.
That's right.
Right? Go ahead.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
You have chosen, huh?
Hath chosen thee.
You blacks, Latins, and Native Americans, man. Walking up and down 51st. You are the chosen people of God, man. That's what you need to realize.
Right.
Go ahead.
To be a special people unto the Lord thy God.
To be a special people. Right? Go ahead. Unto what?
Unto himself.
Unto himself, man. You wonder why the blacks, Latins, and Native Americans got all the salt, set all the trends, right? We are these special people that the Most High God was talking about, man. Right? But you just don't believe it because you don't see it, man. Right? All you see is yourself acting like niggas and spits.
Right.
Right? So if that's all you see yourself as, that's all you're going to be. We're trying to get you to come back to your real heritage, man. Right? Not no damn proverbs and bywords that was put on you by slave masters. Okay? Go ahead.
Above all people.
Above all people, man. The Most High God is a racist. Okay? You need to understand that. I don't give a damn about what they told you in the church, man. The Most High God is a racist.
That's right.
Go ahead.
That are upon the face of the earth.
You better than every goddamn body, man. The Arab man, the Japanese man, the Chinese man, and especially that goddamn white man, that
That's
goddamn cave brother, man. Go ahead, skip to 11.
Deuteronomy 7 and 11.
Uh-huh.
Thou shalt therefore keep the commandment.
You shall keep the commandments, man. Right? You meditate. The Bible tells you to meditate on the commandments day and night, man. The commandments is a light, man. Right? It guides your way through this wicked-ass society, man. How are we supposed to know if we're doing right or wrong? Where do you get your moral compass from? You get it from the Bible. All right? Go ahead.
And the statutes and the judgments.
The statutes and the judgments. Go ahead.
Which I command thee this day to do them.
Come on.
Wherefore it shall come to pass, if ye hearken to these judgments,
If you will hearken to the Most High God, go ahead.
and keep them,
And keep them. What does keep them mean? Keep the ways of the Most High God, man. Right? Keep the Torah. Keep the law. Right? You follow the goddamn white man's law because you're scared of being locked up, right?
Right.
So, if you want to follow the goddamn man, how much more should you follow the Most High God who created the man? Right? Go ahead.
and which I command thee this day
Uh-huh.
to do them. Wherefore it shall come to pass, if ye hearken to these judgments and keep them and do them, that Yahweh thy God shall keep unto thee the covenant and the mercy which he sware unto thy fathers.
That's how we get the mercy of the Most High, man. Right? You keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. You stop having sex with other brothers' wives, man. You stop doing all these goddamn drugs, right? You stop inheriting lies, man. You start to study to show thyself approved, man. Right? Can't nobody just tell you any old thing and you just listen to it no more, man. You gotta teach yourself, man. The school system didn't teach you. Slave master not gonna teach you. They gave you the goddamn slave Bible, man. Right? Where they took certain verses out and just told you, and they just sent jokes all around plantations. You know, people like Nat Turner, right? They just had him reading from certain books. But the spirit got on the brother Nat Turner to do what? Read the Old Testament, read the prophecies, and he did what? He found out that him and these slaves are what? The so-called Israelites of the Bible, man.
That's
Right? And he started a revolution. He started a revolution with the Bible, man. This book is revolutionary, man. Right? And it's a revolution coming, man, when the Most High's Son, Yahweh Shai the Hebrew, gets back, man. All right? And it ain't going to be all fun herds and rainbows, man. All right? It's a lot of people that's going to die, man. All right? Straight death and destruction is coming to America, man. All right? You need to understand that. And if you don't wake the hell up, blacks, Latins, and Native Americans, you're going to be destroyed right along with this God-forsaken place, man.
right.
All right? Go ahead. You got more on that?
And he will love thee, and bless thee, and multiply thee. He will also bless the fruit of thy womb, and the fruit of thy land.
He's going to bless your kids, man. He's going to bless your land, right? That land over there ain't blessed no more, man, because we're not there, right? It's over there with the perfect damn dog devils, man, right? Over there having gay parades in the land, man. The land ain't got no rest and no wickedness like that being done in it, man. Right? Go ahead.
Thy corn and thy wine and thy oil and the increase of thy kind.
Right? Go all the way to 15.
Kind and the flocks of thy sheep in the land which he sware unto thy fathers to give thee.
That's right, man. So what? Our land used to be fruitful, man. Matter of fact, even before the goddamn white man got to America, America was fruitful. Right? That the Most High set this place up for the so-called northern tribes, man. All right, our northern kingdom brothers. You know, the Native Americans and the Latinos, man. This place was, you know, it was fruitful, man, until the goddamn devil got here, man. The cancer of the goddamn earth, he's so-called white man, man.
Right.
Right? But why did those things get taken from us? Right? Because we didn't listen to the Most High God. right? We turned our back into all types of idolatry and wickedness, man. That's why we got kicked out of the land in the first place, man. The same reason why the northern kingdom got kicked out of the land is the same reason why the so-called southern kingdom got kicked out of the land, man. Right? For going against the Most High's ordinances, man. Which we're trying to get you to come back to. Right? This is why we come out to the highways and byways. We're commanded. Right? Those are the words of Christ, man. Go out to the highways and byways and build me to the marriage, man. You ain't got no time to be standing around no goddamn building. Down the building, man. We come out to the streets.
That's right.
Right? Good. That's it on that.
Verse 14. Thou shalt be blessed above all people. There shall not be male or female barren among you.
This is how you be blessed among all people, man. You got to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. You know, you learn by repetition, man. So I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to keep pounding the point in, man. Right? Y'all going to hear me say laws, statutes, and commandments 1,000 times. Right? Because that's what gives you life. That's the breath of life, man. Right? That's why you damn dead in this society, man. Being dead in society, being a walking dead, meaning you're at the bottom of society, man. You ain't living. You got to go to everybody else to get anything that you want. Right? You got to go to the Arab man. You got to go to the Chinese man. Right? In one of all things. Right? Go ahead.
Or among your cattle. Verse 15. And Yahweh will take away from thee all sickness, and will put none of the evil diseases of Egypt which thou knowest upon thee.
That's right, man. So how do we get healed, man? Right? How does the Most High heal? How does the Most High have mercy and compassion on us, right? To take the illnesses away from the blacks and Native Americans, man. Right? You gotta keep the laws of the Bible, man. This is how you get healed, man. Right? You need this living water, man. Right? Just the same way physical water, you know what I'm saying, that you actually drink it what? It rejuvenates you, man. Right? But you need to be spiritually rejuvenated, man. You need spiritual Gatorade, spiritual water, man. And that's what this Bible holds, man. All right? To anybody that's going to take heed and listen to it. That's it on that?
But will lay them upon all them that hate thee.
Right. So, why do we have so many diabetics in the blacks, Latins, and Native Americans communities, man? Why we got so much AIDS running rampant, you know, amongst the blacks, Latins, and Native Americans, along with all type of other diseases, man? I heard something a couple years back called super gonorrhea. What the hell is that? Right. But I can guarantee you that anything that they come up with, Ebola, all this man-made nonsense, they what? They use your ass as a guinea pig, man. They put it on you. They giving you free vaccinations. You know, it ain't nothing in America free, man. Right? They give you a free vaccination, and now you got a free goddamn disease.
That's right.
Right? Good. That's it on that. So we want those diseases to plague our people to be lifted up off our people, man. Right? And the Bible tells you how you get those things lifted, man. Right? Through observing the laws, statutes, and commandments, man. Keeping them to the best of your ability, man. Right?
You still got more flies like well. That was all of them? All right,
Kind of all praises. It's all good. It's all good. Who got what?
I got 2 Corinthians.
Go ahead, give me that.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 6, verse 17. Wherefore, come out from among them and be ye separate, saith the Lord.
Come out from among these nations, man, and be ye separate. Right? All this learned behavior, man. Right? Who was the white man killing before he started killing you? They was killing each other. And you're acting like a goddamn white man killing each other. You know, all this gang nonsense. This madness, man. Right? But won't nobody get riled up. Won't nobody get riled up and go smack the hell out of a goddamn Asian, you know, that's running up on the sister in the store because they sitting up here talking about she's stealing hair. Right? When blacks, Latins, and Native Americans see stuff like that, what they do, they get their phone out and repair, man. They don't even try to help. Right? But when it comes down to you blowing down another black, Latin, and Native American, you are for that, man. That's madness, man. And that's backwards as hell, man. You out here ass backwards, man.
Right.
All right? Good.
And touch not the unclean thing.
Touch not the unclean thing, right? The dietary law tells you not to touch unclean things, man. Also, right? Go ahead.
and I will receive you, and will be a father unto you.
This is how you are received by the Most High God, man. It's not just, oh, I believe, right? You're going to have to do something along with that believing, and it's called works, man, right? When you go to your job, you can't just believe that they're going to pay you, right? You got to clock in, man.
That's right.
And you got to do the same thing with the Most High, man. It's time for you to clock the hell in, man. All right? All that believing, that just belief ain't going to get it. All right? You need works that go along with that faith, man. Right? Go ahead.
And ye shall be my sons and daughters, saith the Lord Almighty.
And this is how you become a son and daughter of the Most High, man. A princess in the earth, man. Right?
John 15:19.
Uh-huh.
If ye were of the world would love his own.
You were of the world would love his own. Go ahead.
But because ye are not of the world,
because you are not of the world, you're separate from the world, man. Go ahead.
But I have chosen you out of the world.
The Most High has chosen the Israelites out of the world, right? The world of Israel, right? That's not talking about the whole inhabited earth, man. Israel in itself is a world. Matter of fact, somebody give me Isaiah 15. Is it Isaiah 4? No, is it Isaiah 14? Isaiah 14, 17, I think? Or is it 15 and 17? Hey, man, that Isaiah 14, I love it so much. I could just, I just call it, Go ahead, man.
Isaiah 45 and 17.
45 and 17, go ahead.
But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an
Israel shall be saved in the Lord, right? Go ahead.
With an everlasting salvation.
With an everlasting salvation, right? Perpetual, right? Go ahead.
You shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end.
What without end?
World without end.
This is talking about the world of Israel, man. Israel is a world in itself, man. That's what you need to understand. So when people tell you John 3:16 said God loved the world, that's talking about the world of Israel. All right? Don't let the Christian church lie to you, man. All right? Damn all that Catholic nonsense, that Catholicism, that universalism, man. All right? The Most High is only dealing with one people, man, and that's you blacks, Latins, and Native Americans, man.
That's right.
All right?
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
That's how you get magnified, man. Right? Listening to the Most High God. What he set forth before you to do. All right? You got verse 2? Give me verse 2.
Verse 2. And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee.
And all these blessings shall overtake you, right? We've been overtaken by the curses. Why don't you want the blessings, man? Right? Go ahead.
If thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Only if you will hearken. Right? Only if you will hearken, man. Okay? Go ahead. Okay, that's it on too long. Go ahead and give me that in Sirach, man.
Sirach 2:10.
Uh-huh.
Look at the generations of old and see.
Look at the generations of old, right? We learned from the old school, man, the people that came before us, right? What to do, what worked for them, and what didn't work for them, right? They serve as examples, man. Go ahead.
Did ever any trust in Yahweh and was confounded?
Right. Did anybody ever trust in the Most High God and was confounded, man? Go ahead.
Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken?
That's right, man. Did anybody hearken to the Most High God and he just turned their backs on him, man? Go ahead.
Or whom did he despise that called upon him?
So you need to stop despising the Most High God, man, and come back to the law, statutes, and commandments, man.
That's right.
Right?
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 6, verse 13.
Read.
For when God made promise to Abraham,
God made the promises to Abraham. Go ahead.
because he could swear by no greater, he swore by himself, saying, surely blessing I will bless thee, and multiplying I will multiply thee. And so after he had patiently endured, he obtained the promise.
Abraham had to endure, man, to get that promise, man. And you got to do the same thing that your forefather Abraham did, man. You got to endure this hell to get this heaven, man.
That's right.
Right? The heaven on earth, to obtain it, what you got to do, you got to go through hell, man. You got to be tried and refined, man. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 16. For men verily swear by the greater, and an oath for confirmation is to them an end of all strife.
That's right, man. That's how you end the strife amongst the blacks, Latins, and Native Americans in our community, man. Right? Damn a Band-Aid, man. Right? We got the healing agent, man. Damn just putting a Band-Aid on the wound. We want to heal the wound. Right? And the only person that's going to do that is the Most High God, man.
That's right.
All right? The hospital don't got the power, man. Okay?
Deuteronomy 28:3. Blessed shalt thou be in the city, and blessed shalt thou be in the field.
Blessed shall you be in the city, and blessed shall you be in the field. Go ahead.
Blessed shall be the fruit of thy body,
Blessed shall be your kids. Go ahead.
and the fruit of thy ground, and the fruit of thy cattle, the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep. Blessed shall be thy basket, and thy store. Blessed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and blessed shalt thou be when thou goest out.
Right, so how are we going to receive these blessings, man? Right? We're following the last statutes and commandments. We're cursed because we didn't do what? We didn't keep the last statutes and commandments. So everything that said he would bless us with turned into a curse, man. All right, you can read that in Deuteronomy 28. Okay? Give me what you got.
Leviticus
26 and 7 through 8.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 26, verse 7. And you shall chase your enemies, and they shall fall before you by the sword. And 5 of you shall chase an 100, and 100 of you shall put 10,000 to flight.
That's right, man. But that's only with the Most High God on our side, man. Right? We've been subdued. Right? We've been taken captive, man. Right? The Most High God is not with you, man. Why is he not with you? Because you're not keeping those last statutes and commandments. You ain't got no damn covering over you, man. You're not protected. Right?
Right.
The only way you're going to be protected is doing what? What God told you to do.
That's right.
Not going out of the way of the Most High God, man. Right? Go ahead.
And your enemies shall fall before you by the sword.
Don't you want your damn enemies to fall by the goddamn sword, man? So-called white man, so-called Arab man. Right? Don't you want those damn devils that put you in chains and slavery and basically, you know what I'm saying, put dope in your neighborhood, right? Don't they need to pay for that? Huh? No, we want to love them, right? You love what the white man is doing to it, right? You want to hold hand in hand with this damn cracker, man. Right? You want to be like him. Women want blonde hair like him.
Right.
You know, just all this madness, man. And that ain't nothing but a damn curse, man. You want to be like a damn dog, man.
Right.
Right? That you're better than, man. You blacks, Latins, and Native Americans are the best people on planet Earth, man.
That's right.
All right? Above all people, man, thus saith the Lord God, man. Right? That's in the Bible. Read it. Deuteronomy 7:6. Okay? Matter of fact, you probably need to post that up on your wall and look at it every day you wake up in the morning. Until you start to believe it. Because once you start to believe it, you'll start to do it. You'll start to act like it. Right? And not be acting like a nigga out here, man. Fighting your own, you know, roll what the next man got. You know, you'll start back loving each other, man. Right? But how the hell you know what love is if you can't keep the last statutes and commandments of God, man?
Right.
Right? That's how you show you love God, man. You keep the last statutes and commandments. Right? Not doing what the hell you want to do. Forsaking your wickedness for righteousness. Right? That's it on that. Alright? If none of you sisters never heard it before, man, y'all know y'all was God's chosen people, man. Right?
That's right.
Y'all need to come back to the last statutes and commandments and wake the hell up, man.
Psalm 141.
See, they don't want to hear that, but I bet you if we turn on some goddamn city girls, they'd have just been out here shaking their ass, man.
Right. Right.
Right? But nobody wants to hear, you know, oh, you're a princess. You know, they sit up there and snicker like that. But if I said, oh, you're a hot girl, they'd be like, damn right, right?
Right.
It's a bunch of madness and nonsense, man. But that's what America perpetuates, man. All right? That's exactly what America perpetuates. And America wants to keep blacks, Latins, and Native Americans from the Most High God, man. right? Because they know if you don't keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, you keep the right man's, you know what I'm saying, laws, statutes, and commandments, you know what I'm saying, they'll take us further and further away from the Most High God, man. Who is our power, man? Right?
Psalms 18:32. It is God that girdeth me with strength.
It is God that girdeth you with strength, man. Right? Nobody else. He wakes you up. He killeth and make alive, man. The Most High God, Yahweh in the Hebrew, man. Alright? Let me go to this. Go past, man. Good. Bring it up in the top.
Psalms 18:32. It is God that girdeth me with strength.
It is God that girdeth me with strength, man. Right there.
And maketh my way perfect.
And maketh your way perfect through the law, statutes, and commandments. There.
He maketh my feet like hinds feet. And he setteth me upon high places.
He setteth me amongst high places, right there.
He teaches my hands to war, so that a bow of steel is broken by my arms.
Right. So basically what? Everything that's given to you, right, it comes from the Most High God, Yahweh, man. Right. Your strength, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, people should always, it should amaze you, you know, that after 400 years of slavery, right, between blacks, Latins, and Native Americans, right, that we're still here. We're still alive and kicking. You know, all the atrocities that we've been through. Death, breaking, rape, you know, and then on top of that, we got the systematic, we have the systematic oppression where we oppress ourselves, man. We want to oppress each other, right? We're even making it through that. How is that? That's through the grace of God, man. Right? For every black, Latin, and Native American that blows another one down, man, guess what? It's another black, Latin, and Native American baby being made right now. Right? Because Israel is always going to be as the sand of the sea, man. Right? You can't count the sand of the sea. Okay? Blacks, Latins, and Native Americans are just naturally breeders, man. Don't nobody breed more than us. You know, you see brothers, you know what I'm saying, go around, man, brother got 20 kids, 30 kids, right? But the Most High made us that way, man, right? So prophecy can stand, man. Israel is at the sand of the sea. You can't count the sand of the sea, man. Neither can you count the Israelites, right? There it is.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 144 from the top. Blessed be the Lord, my strength, which teacheth my hands to war, and my fingers to fight, my goodness, and my fortress, my high tower, and my deliverer, my shield, and he in whom I trust, whom subdueth my people under me.
That's right, man. And we gonna subdue the goddamn white man under us, man.
That's right.
Along with the goddamn Arab man, along with all these other nations, man. Right? But you gotta know what? That's only through the grace and the will of the Most High, man. Right? No matter good or bad, it all comes from the Most High, man. He is the controller, man. Right? We're just playing in the game, man. You're just a pawn in a chess game, man. All right? Pawn, rook, whatever the hell. You know, the Most High is in control of all, man.
This is the book of Deuteronomy 28, verse 2.
Wait, let him bring it up.
Oh, go ahead.
Luke 10:9. And heal the sick that are therein, and say unto them, the kingdom of God is come nigh unto you.
This is why we outside, man, to heal the sick. We come to black, Latin, and Native American communities. Why? Because this is where the demographic of our people are that are sick as hell, man. Right? And we were commanded to come to the sick, the poor, and tell them what? The kingdom of God is at hand, man. Meaning what? Before the kingdom comes, America has to be destroyed. Right? So you need to wake the hell up so you don't serve the same damn judgment that's coming to America. All right? It will be destroyed by thunder and nuclear fire, man. According to prophecy. All right? This place gotta go, man. It's so goddamn wicked. Go ahead.
That was what I got.
Is it on that? Go ahead and look at that.
This is the book of Deuteronomy 28, verse 10. And all the people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of the Lord.
And all the people of the earth shall see that the blacks, Latins, and Native Americans are the Israelites, man.
That's right.
Right? Go ahead.
And they shall be afraid of thee.
Don't you want your goddamn oppressor to be afraid of you, man? When we were in our right estate, man, right? When we was on high, man, these other nations feared us, man. The same ones that mock us, right? The same ones that's killing us off, You know, we just a damn sideshow, a damn mystery show to these damn devils. Right? They were scared of you at one time, man. Go ahead.
Verse 11, and the people shall make thee plenteous in goods, in the fruit of thy body, and in the fruit of thy cattle, and in the fruit of thy ground, in the land which the Lord sware unto thy fathers to give thee.
As a matter of fact, that's going to be put back in place when we make it back to the land, man. Right? Our land will be fruitful again. Our people will be fruitful again. Right? Your thoughts will be replenished, man. You know, all that wickedness and filthiness will be wiped away from you, man. Right?